Hello, people of the internet. JJ Mary here, and this is just an opportunity where I can talk to absolutely no one and hope a person or two strolls into a live stream. And of course, it's video output low. Of course, it is. I really hate this, like, with a fiery passion. So, yeah. Talking to absolutely no one, and JJ Mary here. Oh my god, I'm hearing myself. And this is just myself. I regret my life decisions. No, this has to change. No, I forgot to change it. Oh heck. Oh heck. Hi. And it says someone's watching, and hopefully that someone isn't me. Most likely it's me. Oh, so it isn't just me. Or it isn't just me. Yeah, it's just me. It's a pathetic failure of a human being, I know, right? Well, most likely I'm just gonna be talking into the void for like an hour or so. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is trippy tiny YouTube. I'm just looking at my current stream, and when I went back to listen to myself for like 30 seconds before I realized that was a stupid idea. Oh my gosh, it's tiny YouTube. And the funny thing about this stream is that you actually can't see what I'm working on, which is a little crappy doujinshi light novel for one of my characters, because I'm trash, and I know I'm trash, and I'm proud. Also, I want to test out my Pentel pocket brush pen that I literally got yesterday with Christmas money, so I'm just currently working on line art digitally. Okay, so I take, like, I do the line, I use a pen, then I scan it into my phone, then I just start working on the phone, on the line art, making sure that all the little grainy parts are gone in Sketchbook, and then I take it into Medibang, and then I just make everything colorful. Jazz. So, color is a rather important thing, so, well, no, that isn't what I meant. Well, I like coloring, like, with a lot of, like, mutant, like, I don't like too little colors, I like different shades of a lot of different, words. Like, okay, for example, the character that I'm currently been drawing pretty much all day, Mia, is, Mia is, like, one tan and, like, shades of purple and a gray. And, like, in total, in her normal outfit, she has a character as, like, 4 colors. And I like that. This is trash. My life is trash. Ear rape in the most noble of forms. I'm so sorry for that. I have committed sin. I'm sorry. I'm so goddamn sorry. Blah. So, as I work more and more to try to become, quote, a popular YouTube person, I have learned to research way too much of everything. So, I've just been watching a bunch of random videos on how to be a YouTuber from my favorite YouTubers. So, it's more just I lost my train of thought. Train of thought. My train of thought has left the station, never to return at least for hours. I don't know what is happening. I'm mindlessly singing 'cause I can. I think I'm gonna be popular one day. And I know I won't be. But I'm proud in the meanwhile. Because it's just... I'm proud because I'm proud and I'm weird and I'm proud. And the YouTube just keeps getting smaller and smaller as it slowly buffers its way onto the fact that it is just existing. This is just fantastic. The YouTube just gets smaller and smaller. And the fact that it's going to keep going to get, is constantly going to get smaller and smaller, slightly intrigues me in the weirdest way possible. I'm weird like that. And most likely I can talk about this because, I know no one of substance is watching. But when I was fricking around with OBS, trying to set it up and work with a podcast, it was kind of derp, and it just yeeted itself out of a window, conveniently placed on the other side of the continent. So, okay, so on the recording of one of my failed streams, one of my old acquaintances showed up, and apparently, oh my gosh, there's a person. Oh my gosh. Hello, person. This is just beyond fantastic. Yay. And hopefully it's better than absolutely nothing. So, hurrah for the fact that there was a watcher on the stream, because I thought that was a bug. I didn't know if it was a bug or it wasn't a bug, because it was saying that there was one person watching, and I thought it was a bug, me just watching myself, so I'm just talking into the void. But now I'm not talking into the void of absolute nothingness, and this is less pointless than it ever was before. Yes, this has been a victorious day. It has been the most successful I've ever been. Eventually, we can make this on Patreon, and I can eventually be YouTube famous. But that's just a silly philosophy, which most likely won't happen ever. Blah. I've been watching too many YouTubers talk about YouTube. So it's kind of screwing with my perspective on how I speak and how I present myself to the internet. So I'm sounding like a dead tan, monotone 21-year-old woman, but I'm not. I am female, but I'm not. Let's just say I am not legal. Please no porn. Thank you. I am not legal. Yeah. Because legality of my own, the legality of my own existence is kind of weird. Because that was just getting stupid, and I just can't words right now. I'm sorry for torturing you with that experience. I'm sorry. Just generally for my own stupidity and or complexity for no apparent reason. As I watch people and what they do, I just start to contemplate on how I personally don't improve, like, at all, but people do say, okay, so, I can't word. So, basically, the fact that I look at a bunch of artists and I just talk. No, I can't words because I know people are listening to me. But I know that none of it is going to be relevant in like 30 years. So part of me just wants to spew it out of my face, but my face isn't allowing me to spew it out correctly. So I'm rather aggravated at the moment. Alliteration is a bitch, and it's just kicking me in the fucking non-existent nut I have. I'm not even doing anything productive right now, except for just yell. Well, no, not yelling. It's just like I am letting my bleh to the world, and it's just generally bleh. So I don't know how to explain it. And so fantastic. And YouTube analytics are funny to me, especially on really small channels, because I tell people that I am doing stuff only through word of mouth. So pretty much the only people that ever watch my stuff is after I send things to them, and it's kind of weird. Ugh. But YouTube analytics are weird to me, especially with my small channel. So I most likely already said that. So basically, on my YouTube analytics app that I keep on my phone, just for general maintenance purposes, I just kinda, I can't words right now. As I watch my YouTube analytics, I know basically all the people I'm sharing my content with, so it's only through word of mouth, and it gets kinda awkward at points because I know they spike when I show things to people, and it kind of makes me feel like, oh, I'm totally being a successful person that does YouTube, And I'm just generally happy about that. But no, I'm just being a person of which has decent enough acquaintances and some few friends, a few formed friends that in which I can just start talking at the void and not feel bad about myself. That didn't come out right. I can't words right now. I most likely said that like 15 times. So I'm not gonna go. I just want to talk at the void and hope that my endless, constant advertising on my social medias and to my friends will most likely work. And I'm just hoping to the fact that this may gain traction and magically go viral for no apparent reason. And if it does, I'll be happy. Because apparently, happiness is measured in how successful you are. But I do want to eventually make a career out of my social media presence, being a visual artist. So it's not the shallow type. I hope that this one day works. Hopefully I can get this work before I'm forced to actually find a practical way to gain my monetary stability, because I still have time before I'm left alone financially. I don't think it's healthy for me to be thinking like this, but I don't know, nor do I really care about my own mental health anymore. I just want to make myself try to be happy in the ways that I want to try to be happy. And it's complicated, and I don't know why. And it's rather complex. And yet I don't know why I'm here right now. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm quietly making out to no one. Quietly making out to no one. Quietly making out to no one. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, sighs. Ah, bleh. Most likely I already said this, but I'm gonna repeat myself. And I'm most likely gonna try to tell a story if I don't get off track. Trying to advertise to my few friend groups that may actually end up watching me for like 30 seconds before getting bored and moving on. Like almost everyone. But, hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking, but I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Uh, bleh. one of my biggest trolls reappeared. He just commented on the recording of the last live stream with me fucking with OBS. And I thought my existence in which he was in my life, because he used to, we used to see each other daily, almost. And he would just constantly dog on me for what I did and such. Like, in terms of my artwork, because, quote, anime is cringy. He roamed 4chan one time. No, that's a stupid thing to say. Okay, knowing that no one is going to watch this stream later, I sent this. Seriously?